Konnichiwa. Today I'll be making a lamb curry. Use these Japanese curry cubes. They are pre-made, so it's really simple and easy to use. First, I washed rice. It's about 2 portions with water. Washed few times, and then sink in the water for 10 to 15 minutes, so it's easier to cook. And I use my rice cooker. This is a rice cooker I brought from China. And open it, put it in, put the power goes in, and beeping sound here. Closer you choose the function. I choose standard. You will not standard in Chinese, and then you click star, and then it cooks itself. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore, just leave it. And now we need to cut the onions. In my recipe I said to cut 2 large onions, but here is 3 smaller organic onions. I just cut 3 of them. 2 large wedges. Remove the skin. Okay. Okay. And the second one. It's easier sometimes to cut it to wedges first to remove the skin. This one's a bit old. Anyway, we cut them to wedges. I like them to be larger chunks, so you can actually eat them, see them when you're eating the curry. Because this curry rice only use lamb and onions, not the wedges. Okay. Almost done. Okay. We move them to clean plates for later. Now we need to prepare the lamb. The lamb here I use these made in the UK called Kung Fu Food. Has a really cute panda here. You can see, just like the Kung Fu Panda. And normally you use this kind of thin sliced meat for Chinese hot pot. Here you can see, but they are good for many other different Asian cookings, especially in Japanese, Korean, and Chinese cookings, because they are really fine, sliced, really easy to cook. and they taste great. So we opens it. We cook 2 portions, so only need half of it. I defrost them first already, you can see. And we take half of them. And we need to boil them in the hot water, boiling water, to remove the fat and blood in the meat. So let's cook them. Originally I want to use my this is the stove I bought, but I don't have a proper pot for this stove. It says here it is a magnetic stove, and not every pot can be cooked by using this. It says here in the menu, this hot plate use magnetic field is then introduced into the base of the receptacle, whatever. So my normal pot wouldn't work, and we have to use the hot plate in my kitchen. So let's go over there, leave this here. Okay. Here in my kitchen, I just put some water in my boiler, and here is a smaller pot because I only have 200 gram lamb here. And we turn it to high heat and wait until the water is boiled, and then you can quickly put the meat in the hot water, and it doesn't take too long until it's cooked. Okay, can wait. Okay, my water is boiled. Put it in into my small pot and wait until it's cooked. Should be really fast now. I think maybe 2 more minutes until the water's very hot. Because the meat here is really thin, so we have to do it really quick. It doesn't take too long until it's cooked. And here is our meat, and we have a plate ready for the cooked meat. Okay. The water is fairly cooked. Stop bubbling. I think it's okay. Okay, let's put our meat in. Okay, let's go all in. And I use chopsticks, but you can use anything just to spread them open. See, lots of blood and fat come out of the meat. We don't want that. And until they all turn to brown color without any fat and the blood. I think now it's okay. Turn off the stove. Then we take the meat out. Put it into our plate. You can see lots of fat floating on water. Okay. Okay. That's everything. Okay. Okay. Take our cooked meat. Now they are half done. Okay, let's go. I have a large pan for this kind of stove. Ironically, it's from the same brand, from Taifa. And we turn this on. We choose menu. Make it hot, like really hot. Okay. Then we can turn it later. Turn it on a bit later. Now we need to put some vegetable oil into the pan when it's hot. Okay. And now put our onion into the pan. You see, the pan's really hot. Break them to pieces. Okay. You want to cook the onions until they're golden brown, soft. Basically, until they are suitable for our curry. And smell the onions already. Or you can you don't want to burn them, so be careful. Turn the heat lower, medium to low heat. It takes a bit. In the meantime, you should get the water ready. Go get the water. Have to be patient to cook those onions. Okay. You can let the onion cook, and at the meantime we can have a look at this curry cubes. Here is one I opened. And I still have one piece inside. I have a look. They have three different flavors. Mild, medium, and spicy. This one is spicy, and I like the spicy one the most because it's just a lot more flavor than the other two. Generally, we cook 2 portions. We will need 2 to 3 blocks of this curry cubes. 4 to 5 minutes. And the onions start soften already. You just need to be a little bit more patient and let it cook thoroughly. You can see the onions start turning to the color, brown and golden color. Then we can add water in. About half full. And then we put our lid on and let it cook. At the same time, we can cut off our curry cubes. And I like to have more in my curry, so I use 3 of them. This one's new. Okay. See how it looks. It's a whole piece inside. As you can tell, it has 5 small pieces inside. You can break them easily, especially when they're in room temperature. So I like to use 4 or 3 for 2 portions, and it's just easier to dissolve when you cut them to small pieces. And also they get cooked faster. Okay, and our onions are boiling. Let's put our curry cubes in. So you want to spread them out. You can smell them. It's just the easiest way to cook curry. And you can tell that our rice is almost done. Here shows still needs 40 minutes, but it will turn it off itself. Okay. And, I just stir it and let the curry cubes dissolve in the water or onion mix. Okay. can turn your stove to low heat. Just let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. And the curry sauce gets thicker really quickly, so you have to stir it generously, otherwise it will burn on the bottom. Okay, it looks good. Okay, now it starts looking more like a curry now, and we can put in our lamb. They're cooked, so you don't have to worry. Just spread them out evenly so they are soaked in the curry sauce. Okay. Don't forget to stir it. It's almost done. It's almost done. Let's turn off the stove. And let's close it. Close the lid. And just use the breast heat to simmer the curry for a bit longer. And we are waiting for our rice to be cooked, so another 11 minutes. Okay, now let's assemble our curry. It is fully cooked. You can see, you can stir it. It's thick, it's glossy, and filled with flavor. Can see the onions still and the lamb. And let's open our rice. Our rice is cooked as well. Fresh and steamy. Okay. Here is a bit more than 2 portions, but I like to cook them a bit more so I can have a bit left over for tomorrow. Okay. About enough for me. This one for my husband. Okay, and we just pour our curry sauce on top carefully. This one as well. You always can put a bit more on the rice later. And next, this is totally optional. We have this 7 chili powder. You can find this maybe in your Asian supermarket. I'm not so sure, but it's from Japan. And we bought this in Taipei when we were having holiday there. So you just put it on the top. You can see it has different sesame seeds and chili powder. It's a mix of different flavors in it. And here, when we have an apple, Japanese like to grind them and mix in the curry, and you just remove the skin. And you grind them. It just makes the curry you don't need a lot. Okay. Just enough for the flavor. Okay, and that's enough. It's totally optional. You can choose not to put it in. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'll try mine. Let's give it a toss. Arigato. Oishii desu ne.